Good evening and welcome to Florida Live, bringing you training, incentives, motivation, and Florida recognition. Your hosts for tonight's event are Daniel and Rebecca Gonzalez, State Vice Presidents of Florida, as well as your co-hosts, Regional Director from South Florida, Mr. Jeffrey Lewis, and Regional Director from North Florida, Mr. David Hauser. Without any further ado, here is Daniel Gonzalez with your state news and announcements.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are you? It's Florida. It's so good to see you again. I know we missed last week due to the Martin Luther King holiday. With all due respect, we wanted to make sure that we didn't air anything live to give honor to that incredible individual. So we, wanted to catch up with everyone. We got some big news we want to talk about today. Guys, Florida right now currently internationally is in third place. So you guys are doing an amazing job. That's all on you guys for all the hard work that you guys are putting in, day out to build your businesses, making Florida look good. We really appreciate all of your hard work. Super exciting that we're moving up every day, guys, getting stronger and stronger. The company looks stronger now than it ever has. So it's just an exciting time. We do have some announcements that I want to go over here with you guys today. Some important dates and some news here. We had scheduled a Florida recognition event that needs to be rescheduled. We had to postpone it. We had some awards that weren't going to be able to reach the associates in time. We wanted to make sure that when individuals got on to when we celebrated them, that they had their trophies so they could be recognized properly. So we decided to postpone that until February 8th. So mark the date in your calendar, February 8th at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's a typo. It's 6:30. We'll send out emails and text messages. You'll get them. You know what I'm talking about, right? And then also, guys, we just released some brand new small business plans, and there's a lot of confusion out there because there's some big changes, some big differences, everything from what the plan does and what it covers to the price points. So a lot of associates have been asking, where can I get information? Well, first and foremost, if you go into LS Engage in the resources tab, you can find some information back there. There's some training videos up. If you click on the multimedia tab in LS Engage, you'll find Melissa Wilder doing some trainings. Now, also, I highly recommend that everyone goes to the Legal Shield Associates Small Business Facebook page. Okay, Melissa Wilder's running an incredible page for Legal Shield Associates that want to learn more, that want to get trained, that want to be more involved in that small business plan. She's doing live, Facebook live trainings on there. There's all kinds of things that are archived there that you could go back and leverage and get into so you could further understand and go out and protect even more business owners, folks, because right now is the time they need our plans and services more than ever, guys. So again, if you needed some information, you know where to find it. And last but not least, as far as announcements are concerned, guys, we got an amazing and powerful event that's happening coming to a theater near you very soon. We have a Super Saturday with none other than Mr. Aaron Brown, who's with us today, coming to you live. And Mr. Jeff Bell, our servant CEO. It's going to be an incredible, power-packed event. You don't want to miss it. You want to start spreading the word now. Make sure everyone on your team knows this is happening February 13th from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. And you can catch it just like everything else that we do here in Florida at Florida LS Events. Again, guys, you want to get a screenshot of this. You want to make sure that you get the word out, because the well-trained team is the team that makes all the money. Don't forget that, right? So without any further ado, folks, we're going to go ahead and kick off our favorite segment of the show here, Interview with Success. I'd like to invite in one of our co-hosts, Mr. Jeffrey Lewis. He's a regional director for South Florida, doing an incredible job, a phenomenal leader, has just done amazing things in his tenure with us here with the Florida leadership. So I'd like to invite him in, Mr. Jeffrey Lewis. How you doing tonight, my friend?
Hey, Mr. Gonzalez, how you doing? Appreciate the invite, sir. As
doing good, my man.
All right, my friend. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna jump right into it. Into interest of time, I have the pleasure today of speaking to an individual that is definitely a trailblazer for leadership and what is possible within Legal Shield. Listen to him and knows no speed limit, right? Mr. Aaron Browning, Silver Executive Director, Network Vice President, 200 $1,000 ring earner, Mr. Browning. Are you there?
I am here. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. Look, I wanna forego all the pleasantries because I could say a lot more things about you and what you've done. The fact that you ran a $35 million organization before you got here. You're a father. You're a husband. All kinds of cool stuff. And I heard you're a great barbecue guy. And I'm trying to get down there for some of that. But let's just get started with how did you get started with Legal Shield?
Yeah. First and foremost, man, I'm honored to be here. When I found out it was with you, it blew my mind, man. You're a really good friend, amazing leader for our company. So the honor is all mine. Yeah, guys. So about 2 years ago, someone in my real estate brokerage, eXp Realty, said, if you're serious about Group Barbecue King, I love it. If you're serious about growth, you're serious about recruiting, which I've been lousy at my entire professional career, to be really transparent, check out this book called Building an Empire. Right, I'd never heard of it. So I picked it up. I was actually heading to New Orleans from Washington, D.C., where I live, and I had read it on the plane. I'm an avid reader, read about a book a week, right? But this one was different because I read it on the way down on the plane. It's all I talked about for 4 days when I was in New Orleans at this convention. And then I did something I've never done before. I read it on the way home, returning back to D.C. I was blown away. And so when I landed, I was in line at Starbucks. I'll never forget it. And I posted on Facebook, one of my real estate groups, and I said, guys, if you're serious about growth, wealth building, check out this guy's book. One of my buddies wrote back and said, Aaron, I used to know the author, Mr. Carruthers, years ago. Let me see if I can message him. I didn't think anything of it, right? 2 hours later, I get a message from this guy saying, I don't know what you're doing Tuesday, but I just got his dinner at his country club. I cleared the schedule. We drove over that week. I saw what I now know is a Legal Shield presentation. I was hooked. I was blown away. And that is how we got introduced, my friend.
Oh my goodness. So, I mean, that is an awesome story. Okay, let's ask this then.
Yeah.
With the way you started, you definitely had a good foundation. I mean, having read the books, concepts, the whole thing. How do you deal with objections, to this industry, to Legal Shield? And what's been your greatest objection? How'd you overcome it? Right?
Yeah, really good question, man. There's going to be objections with everything we do, guys. Anything in sales, and I kind of subscribe to I do subscribe to the Grant Cardone theory that we're all in sales. I don't care what you're doing. We're either buying someone's excuse, buying someone's opinion, or we're selling ours to them, right? All day long. And because I'm not good at sales naturally, organically, I've been on a mission to become an objection handling king, guru, whatever you want to call it. So I study it at a high level, right? What you're weak at, lean in on. So I'm constantly reading self-improvement books, sales training books, anything I can get my hands on. And so it's been a journey, like I said, over the last 10 years in real estate. So I've been equipped to that. The other thing with objections, guys, they're pretty similar from Legal Shield to what I got in real estate to everything else we do. Usually it's an internal objection, right? It's can I do it? And so one of the biggest ones I believe we get at Legal Shield all the time is I'm not good at sales. Comes up all the time, guys. In fact, I'll challenge the viewers right now today too. If you're not hearing that, please don't think it's not occurring, because this is one of those objections that is really dangerous because most people are too proud to admit they're not good at something. And so it's very hard to overcome an objection that they're not giving you the objection. Right. So you got to know that up here. You really do. If you feel the conversation's not flowing the way it should be, right? Because I'm a believer. When they see what we're doing here, like if you're not jacked out of your mind, you miss something. You miss something, and I'm going to make sure I get whatever you missed back into your hands. And if that still doesn't do it, then it's something internal to the prospect, right? So I'm constantly trying to educate, trying to teach our prospects that and you guys are going to laugh at this. I'm a big believer. We don't sell Legal Shield, my friends. We truly don't, right? This changed my life 2 years ago. I don't sell Legal Shield. All I got really, really good at, and all I teach every single day, is to invite people to check out the information for themselves. That's all we do, guys. I get people like Jeffrey, who are much better than I am, much more talented than I am, to do a presentation for me. By the way, guys, this rocked my world 2 years ago. You see, in that example, guess who my leverage is? It's Jeffrey. See, I didn't have to know everything when I got started, guys. I still don't know everything 2 years later, right? I'm still figuring it out, failing forward. But I got enough people in front of excellent presenters like him, experts, people that knew the information, that my team exploded. And because of that, I know I'm going a little long, but it's so important, man. I hope you guys see I'm passionate on this. Because of that, guys, and we coined this. It's the Earn While You Learn program. I'm going to say it again. The Earn While You Learn program, guys. I was getting paid a really, really good commission salary, whatever you call it, from Legal Shield, and I didn't know anything. I just got people into information and into the program, guys. I followed the system. I followed the models. That's how easy this thing is, guys. We way overcomplicate this. Way overcomplicate it.
So let me ask this, okay? Obviously you have a mind for this, and I'm impressed. A book a week. I have to have new goals in life, right? So that's good. Okay. My question then is, because you exploded through your launch. What are the most important keys to getting started correctly with Legal Shield, if you want to do that, or for anybody, right? What are the most keys? Yeah.
And by the way, full disclosure, guys, I know this is only a short segment. I'm going to cover this question in like detail. I'm going to go through this for over an hour on the Super Saturday we're doing on February 13th. Yes, I checked my notes. Told you I don't need to know everything. People just point me in the direction I go. February 13th, guys, I'm going to do a deep dive. I'm pulling the curtain back. I will show you everything my organization did to grow, to become one of the fastest growing organizations in the last 2 years, right? And so to answer your question, man, if I had to just say one thing, one little teaser today, it's without a doubt. It is the PZC, and that stands for private Zoom call, my friends. I can't say it without smiling, without cheesing, without turning red. I get excited, right? That is the linchpin to our team's success. Mr. Carruthers says it all the time, this business loves speed. And when you launch somebody, and by the way, guys, notice our language, right? Jeffrey just said it. I say it every single day. You will not hear me say getting started. Let's get started right. Let's get started. I'm not knocking that. I don't believe in it. I want to get you launched. I want to get you paid and promoted within the first 48 hours of you locking arms with us. A couple reasons. One is I want you to get a belief check. I want you to understand why this guy who is 5'10" walks around like he's 7 feet tall because of this app. True story. I want you to experience that within days. And then the second reason, and probably the most important, is we are building your month one story. Yeah. You see, without fail, someone's going to ask you, a prospect I'm referring to, well, I get it. It looks okay. It looks cool. Whatever it is, right? Whatever they're feeling that day. But what did you make your first month, right? And typically the answer is, that first month I was in learn mode. I was going to every class, going to every seminar. I was learning. So I didn't make anything that month, but now I'm doing okay. Guys, I'm just going to be real with you, right? Sorry, man. A fierce conversation. It's not effective. You need to be able to tell them, I didn't even know what I was doing, but I followed a system. I followed a model. I followed split-second marketing, and I was able to make an extra $700, an extra $900. Maybe it was an extra $2,300 that first month, right? And that happens with that launch, guys. So we're launching people through a PZC, private Zoom call. Our goal in our team is the first 24 hours someone joins. And I know someone's thinking 24 hours too fast. No, it is not, my friends. Because with a private Zoom launch, we're launching them with warm market. People like, love, and trust, right? People you have over Sunday dinner if we were allowed post-COVID. People you go to a party with, right? Happy hour, whatever it is. Those type of people that love you, know you, they're going to move things around to hop on to see what you're so excited about. So we launched within 48 hours, worst case. Most of our really leaders who are crushing on our team are doing it within 24. And that's our story, man. That's what we do.
So let me ask you, because you answered 3 questions for me there. So you're doing great. So let me ask you this question. How do you attract the right prospects, right? I mean, you were gift wrapped, right? So how do you attract the right prospects? Because you're into building, you're building a team for wealth. I mean, you guys are moving through. Yeah. And so how do you duplicate that and get the right people into the system and et cetera?
That's a deep question, man. Like really deep. Such a powerful question, guys. Those of you listening, I mean, this is it. You guys got to define who your Dream 100. I call my Dream 100 associates. Who do I want to lock arms with? Who do I want to spend time with, right? And guys, by the way, I believe this is $1 million opportunity. In fact, I'll be blunt. I think it's a multi-million-dollar opportunity, right? So treat it as such. Like we're working long hours. We're doing calls. Like I got a PCC tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, right? For my West Coast team. So we are grinding. Like make no joke about it. But I want you guys to get focused on who do you want to grind with? Who do you want to build with, guys? Because you're either going to receive energy from that building, that grinding, that helping, or you're just going to expend energy, right? That's no fun. That's no fun. So I'm very clear on that. And hopefully you guys are taking notes on this. I don't focus on people that need our opportunity. I focus on people that want it. There's a distinction here, my friends. I don't focus on those that need it because I believe everybody needs it. I focus on those that want it. I mean, want it. You guys hear my voice change?
Yeah.
Want it, guys. I focus on people who are already successful. People who already own businesses. Maybe they're W-2. They don't have to own a business, but they're already doing well in what they're doing, yet they want more. They're tired of building someone else's empire. They're tired of not driving the car they want to drive. They're tired of not having their kids in the school system they want to be in, right? Those are just a few of the triggers I have when I'm talking to people. You guys, there are people that I could have recruited over that we did not. They were not the right fit for our organization, and you walk away. And by the way, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
That's hard to do. I'll tell you how. You know why? If you're not talking to enough people, you can't afford to do it.
Okay, so you're literally turning people away, and while other people are begging. I mean, the mind shift is that's awesome.
Well, can I say something on that too? Boom,
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, guys. So hopefully you guys are picking up posture. That's another key topic. February 13th. Yes, I'm plugging. I'm not too proud to do it. We're going to cover this. It's important. If you're not excited about what we're doing today, guys, you're not excited about building this business, about the future of what Legal Shield's going to do for you and your family in terms of legacy and wealth, guys, why is the prospect you're talking to going to be excited? Like when I'm talking to someone, I'm flipping the script. Like I'm over here like, I got a secret, Jeff. I don't even know if I'm going to share it with you, man. I got a secret. And Jeffrey's like, what do you mean? He's leaning in like this, like, tell me more. Versus me being like, Jeffrey, man, listen, man, you got to come to this meeting. You got to check this out, man. Please, right? You get what I call in real estate commission breath. We're not about it, guys. We're talking to so many people. We're combing through people to get to leaders, right? To get to talent. Talent hangs out with talent, right? Go get some talent in your organization. I can't stress that enough, guys. When we get a builder to lock arms with, I'll work 24 hours a day because it's that relationship. It's reciprocity. I'm feeding them, they're feeding me, and we're just running. We're just going. Sorry, man. Right. I get passionate about it.
I'm ready for the game, Coach. So I only got 2 more questions wrapping up, man. I just love talking to you. Okay, so let me ask this. Just shift a little gears here real quick. What was your biggest setback in Legal Shield or in general? And how'd you deal with it or overcome it? Excuse me.
Another good question, man. For me, it's a leadership lesson, man. I'm constantly trying to get better at leadership. By the way, guys, leadership is everything. If you're not reading leadership books, taking leadership classes, the Leadership Academy, I mean, you're missing it because you will hit a lid. I'm going to tell you that right now. It happened to me, and I vowed to never let it happen again, guys, because it will cost you money, it will cost you opportunity, cost you everything. I just lost my train of thought. Repeat the last part of that, guys.
What was your biggest setback, and what you do?
Yeah. So my big thing, guys, is I want everybody to win. Yeah. Like I truly do. I want every record that I broke. I want the whole team to break it. Like I want all of them to win. I want all of you to win. I truly do. I mean it from the depth of my heart. But what I've learned, guys, is you can't want it more for your teammate, for your prospect, for your family member, whoever you're talking to, than they do. You can't want it more than they want it for themselves, guys. I don't care who you are. You can be Mr. Self, right? One of the greatest leaders of our time. Like that's a huge statement. I mean it. He cannot make someone want it more than they want it for themselves, guys. So that's a hard one for me because you got to be able to focus your time, right? We all have limited time, guys. We all have limited time. And so I am very, very purposeful with who I spend my time, who I'm investing my time in. I want to make sure that there's going to be a high return on that investment. I'm transparent about it, right? So that's one of my biggest setbacks. It's hanging out with people that don't want it, right? And I got to be able to figure that out quickly. And it's not that I'm not going to love them. I'm not going to be a resource for them, but they're not going to get 80% of my time. It just can't happen. It's not going to move that ball down the field.
I love it. All right, last one, promise last one. And that is what's next in the book of Aaron Browning, right? What's next? What's the next chapter? What's the next thing you're going to conquer here that we're going to see you do this year in 2021, sir?
It's singular, man. I am laser focused. It will be platinum by the end of this year. Like I have zero doubt about it. I was aiming big for end of 2020 and I failed. I didn't let it happen. By the way, guys, I didn't say COVID. I didn't say anyone else. I didn't say team. I failed. I didn't do enough to hit that huge goal. It will not happen again, guys. And I say that because I'm strong on it. By the way, here's the other cool thing with goal setting. You share your goals with people, they come true, guys, because the world, the universe, whatever you believe in is going to help hold you accountable. For years, I wanted to lose weight, and I never talked to anybody about it because I didn't want Jeffrey hitting me up as I was about to eat that rib off my grill saying, bro, what are you doing, right? I wasn't ready to be held accountable. Last year in January, I started sharing with everybody. I'm now down 42 pounds.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah, man. It's not, by the way, that's not a story about me. It's about goals. Share it with people. Your entire universe better know. I wish my kids could come in here, man. My kids know what ring we're chasing next. Wow. True story. They're 5 and 8, guys. They're 5 and 8. My son will ask me how many PZCs you do. How much closer are we to that next ring? Like we're constantly talking about it. We share our goals with everybody, guys.
That's awesome. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, I wish we could have him for more time. We just can't. We're going to have a Super Saturday where he's going to share with us Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to a barbecue. Apparently, he doesn't do that anymore because he's on the dad plan, but that's okay. I really love this gentleman, Aaron Browning. Such a, yeah, you're going to get some last words from him next Saturday. I want to go back over to Mr. Gonzalez. Make sure you have your face in the place this February at our Super Saturday when Mr. Browning tears it up. Mr. Gonzalez, back over to you, sir. And that's it for Interview with Success.
We appreciate you, man. That was awesome. And I really can't wait until that February 13th. I mean, you're bringing up with Jeff Bell. Man, if you're serious about your business, I mean, you wouldn't miss it. I mean, you'd do anything to be there, So definitely appreciate you and your energy, man. And I know you're going to go above and beyond platinum for sure. Like, I don't doubt anything that you say because I know that you mean it, man. I know that you're going to go after it. We all believe in you. And we appreciate your time that you spent with us today, my man.
Thank you,
cool.
Sir.
Appreciate you guys. Be good. God bless.
Mr. Lewis, you have a good night, my friend. Talk to you soon.
All
right, Florida. Well, we're going to keep moving on here. What an incredible interview there with one of the fastest growing associates here at the company. He's just breaking record after record after record. Incredible individual, and we can't wait to have him train with us for the Super Saturday that's coming up, February 13th. Okay. So next up, folks, we're going to do some recognition. I'm going to bring in another incredible leader, right? Mr. David Hauser, just a phenomenal leader out in the North Florida area, folks. He's the regional director out there. He's reached some massive milestones, building a massive team. And, man, I'm so excited to have him as a co-host now on our Florida Live show. So, Mr. Hauser, how you doing tonight, my friend?
Man, how could I be anything but fired up after that presentation that Mr. Browning did? And that was amazing, man. I am ready to go. And thank you for your leadership, sir. And what an amazing interview that we just had. Absolutely. So, yeah, we're going to talk about recognition, right? And it's all about recruiting, recruit. Don't get it out of order. And hey, Mr. Browning just brought some fire to this place. And I'm telling you, Florida, it is time to get back to that number one spot. Okay, so let's look at our top recruiters. Now, we only had 2 weeks because of the MLK birthday last week. So this is just for 2 weeks. And Mr. Gonzalez, go ahead and roll the top recruiters for the past 2 weeks. All right, you can see that we had a three-way tie with 3 recruits, and it's only going to get better as we close out the month strong. We have 1 week left, and let's get out there and share this information with everybody that needs it. Recruit, and don't get it out of order. All right, back to you, sir. You're muted.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you for that. And I appreciate all the hard work and your leadership out there in North Florida. You're greatly appreciated, my friend. So thank you so much. And again, 3-way tie. That's awesome. 3 associates. And here's the deal. We are now doing giveaways. Every Florida Live show, we're going to give away some great gifts. So all of the 3 top recruiters for the last 2 weeks are going to get contacted tomorrow, and we're going to get your address, and we're going to mail you your very own Legal Shield license plates that you're going to get in the mail for going out there and getting it done. So we'll see what we're giving away next week. If you want to earn yourself a prize, get on that top recruiters list next week here at Florida Live. So we're going to transition again here, and we're going to bring back the powerhouse, Mr. Lightning himself, to do a quick little breakdown on our incentives here that are to close out the month here. So, Mr. Lewis, we got you back on. I appreciate you, my friend.
Oh, thank you, sir. Listen, I want to talk to you first about Cabo. Los Cabos, if you don't have that on your record, I mean, listen, you're messing up. Here's the thing. You got to go out there and tell your entire team about this. And look, you can get onto your back office and check this out. But I just want to paint a picture for you. Look, my wife and I never had a honeymoon. But guess what? Because of Legal Shield, we went 6 days, 5 nights to the Moon Palace in Cancun, Mexico. I still have a burnt image in my mind of my beautiful wife on the beach, wind blowing by her face. I mean, just looking so delicious. Oh, maybe this is the wrong place for this conversation. Let me tell you, dreams are made on these trips, okay? You got to get out. Listen, all the recruits are doubled right now. Okay, all the premium, this is the time to get on the board. So here's what you need to do. Call your teammates. Let them know all this is possible. All you have to do is just that. Not only that, okay, but you need the 2-a-day challenge. What's that? Okay, that's when you go out and just do 2 a day. Use Prospect by Legal Shield, and they're going to be giving you awards every day. Listen, I just heard Kai Deering won $250 just by doing 2 a day. And listen, if you do 2 a day, that's going to make sure you're in Performance Club. It's going to make sure you're eligible for the trip. And guess what else is going to do? It's going to create a duplicatable habit that you could teach to others so you could build wealth for the future. Look, guys, these are the things that we do. These incentives are built there for us to drive our businesses to where we've always dreamed of. Make sure you're using them and make sure they make a difference for you. Back over to you, Mr. Gonzalez.
Awesome. Thank you again, Mr. Lewis. Have a blessed night, my friend. We'll talk soon. And what a great breakdown of how to utilize the incentives. One thing is to know what it is. The other thing is what you need to do with it. Make sure you're reaching out to your teams and that they know, because unfortunately, not everyone always gets the information. So look, guys, we're wrapping up here in a minute, but I want to make sure that you guys know that you have regional opportunity presentations that happen right there in your regions, put on by your Florida leadership, right? So South Florida has their opportunity meeting. It's an actual Zoom room, so you all get together and see each other. Unlike this live broadcast, you really don't get to see your colleagues and the other leaders in your area, but tapping into this opportunity presentation that happens every week in your market, you can become friends with the top brass that are right there in your area. Reach out, find some workout partners, and make some friends. And that's what this is all about. So again, South Florida has theirs Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. It's on the calendar if you want to get the link to participate. And then Thursday nights, North Florida is getting together at 7:30. Again, these are Zooms, and go out there, participate, and get involved, folks. So again, we'll be here every week. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to the Florida channel, the Florida YouTube channel. That way, anytime we put anything out, anytime we go live, you don't miss a thing, folks. So again, have a blessed week. We'll see you all very soon. Let's close January strong, folks. Take care.